initial witnesses, like Bill Taylor, as basically never Trumpers and people who didn't agree with the president. But they're going to have
on policy,
but they're going to have a little harder case this coming week, perhaps, when you've got witnesses like Jennifer Williams, who you mentioned, who works inside the White House for Vice President Mike Pence. This is not a never Trumper, and she was listening in on the call and said, I want to make 2 points. One, she said it was unusual and inappropriate. I think that's problematic for the president. But on the other hand, she and other witnesses still, at least from what we know so far, and we'll see what they do in public, are not saying it's impeachable. They're not saying the law was broken. They're not saying this is a high crime and misdemeanor, which is an important distinction to make. But I think for people who support the president to say nothing happened here and the call was perfect, they could still have some issues here.
Two points to that. One, so that's Jennifer Williams' opinion, and you have people like Tim Morrison with a different opinion. Secondly, the transcript has been released, so the American people can determine if they think it was wrong, if they don't think it was wrong, based on things that they can read themselves. And then further, I think what is important is we're talking about high crimes and misdemeanors when we're talking about impeachment, right? Nobody has established that to date. We even have people like Yovanovitch, the former ambassador, who said that she doesn't see anything illegal that took place.
Not even close. And you use the word unusual. Well, what do you think this presidency is? He's done everything differently. He went there to be a disruptor.
The other word, inappropriate.
He went there.
Well, it's not a Democrat.
That is an opinion. That is an opinion from someone. And if you've been to Washington, everyone's got one. And they think their opinion is right.
We know what
these
they say about
hearings. I know. All of these hearings have devolved down into a policy discussion about what should we be doing in Ukraine, because that's what this was about, and acknowledging that everything there has been corrupt, and the president is not wrong to say, how do we confront this corruption? So it's so small and petty, it's embarrassing. It really is for our country.
Well,
this is a subcommittee hearing, and it's an impeachment inquiry. It's such a joke.
Well, everybody's got an opinion on that, and they will continue to do that. Everyone also has an opinion on Colin Kaepernick.